In this season of sweets, we crave good food meals just like this turkey rice bowl. It's a simple dinner served all in one dish. And as our favorite food friend, Becky Low, points out, it satisfies that desire for a fast but balanced meal. And sometimes we think those two can't go together, fast and balanced. This proves it can.
You're right. You don't have to go through the drive-through to get something fast. So you're right, it is. And I like it. And so what makes it fast? How do you do fast?
I sometimes dip into my freezer, and then I find something that I know, something I'm familiar with.
Oh, you know, and that's it. When we're familiar with the recipe, it makes it really fast. The other thing is that we break it down into steps, which I have right here. You know, so you might see a bunch of ingredients, but when you look at it quickly with steps, it's pretty easy. Okay. So let's start off. This is a rice bowl, so we'll start with the rice. Okay. And you can use whatever rice you have. You know, if it's an instant rice, obviously that's going to be faster. Or if you have, you know, just a regular long grain rice, the suggestion I give is that you cook it with some chicken broth. Okay. Okay, so I have that. More flavor? More flavor, and also a little bit of butter, and I have that right here. We're just going to stir this around.
And rice is one of those areas I think you can get away with going healthy, with the whole grain, the brown rice. People don't notice as much.
Yes, you
those
can.
Picky, you know, bread eaters don't notice as much as rice. My husband is one of them, so I can speak with authority,
Yeah, and so this will cook up. Now, since it's rice, I mean a turkey, you could also put some dried cranberries in it. Oh, yeah. Which, you know, I'm just going to pull this bowl over because we're going to use it in just a minute. Here
I got made fun of it at the Thanksgiving dinner table. They were saying, would you like some turkey with your cranberry chutney? Because I love the pairing of those two flavors.
Me too. All right, next thing, while that's cooking, and you know, whether it's 5 minutes because it's instant or however it happens to be, it's really good. Next thing are the vegetables. So let's talk about the vegetables. Okay. Okay, I have just a skillet right here. I have a little bit of water in my pan.
You reached into your freezer too.
I did.
I feel validated.
Add this to our pan of boiling broth, and that kind of chilled it down because it's cooked.
Is there a frozen veggie mix that you like?
Yes, I like the Asian because it has a little bit of soy in it. Okay. But, you know, whatever combination you have. I'm also putting some spinach in here. Now, I would normally let that boil for just a minute and before I put the spinach in so it gets it started to cook. Then we'll put a lid on it, put it down, let it simmer until that spinach welts. And here's what we have.
Here it is.
Right here.
Look at the pretty color.
Okay, so let's start to dish part of this up. I've started a bowl. I have a bowl here for you.
Thanks.
You know, if you want to put some rice into your bowl.
And I do.
Okay, then next is our turkey. And so I have some turkey that I have shredded or sliced up. And you just simply shred this. And so I'm going to move this over right here. And as soon as you have your rice ready to go, you can put some vegetables on it.
Thank you,
ma'am. There you go. And then a little bit of shredded turkey. And, you know, I like the turkey this time of the year because it's so plentiful and we often have leftovers. You know, from now through the first of the year, then it's leftovers.
Those leftovers just fill the fridge, don't they?
Yep. We'll put that on top of it as well.
This really is what you crave this time of year to balance out all the sugar and the sweets.
Okay, now the last thing is that we need some broth to go with this. And so I'm going to just move this over.
Broth to go on the rice?
Yep, yep. You know, it's... you could use some cranberry sauce. You could also use gravy, but because we use these Asian vegetables, then we want something that's just a little bit more. So I'm starting off with just 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Okay. I'm going to add teriyaki sauce to this. Now the teriyaki sauce is less sodium than just the soy sauce. Oh. So I like it with it.
Similar flavor though.
Similar flavor, yep. We'll add some brown sugar. We'll add a little bit of ginger and some garlic to this. And we're adding about a clove. So, yep, you shred some more of that because I want some of that afterwards.
Becky, I've got you a bowl.
And we'll put in just a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it. Now, if you want this thicker, obviously you can put in more cornstarch. Now, I have this in a mixing bowl, a cup, because I'm going to put it in the microwave. Okay. But you don't have to. You can put it on top of the stove, you know, whatever works for you.
But heat on heat gives that warm feeling that we want.
Yes. And here it is that it's all finished. You know, it's kind of thick.
I'm like
it's
the beggar
not really
child,
thick.
just
there you go.
standing here waiting.
More, please.
Okay, hold on, Becky, hold on.
Okay, now the last thing is that we want to garnish this up. So, oh, mine. Don't forget mine.
Yeah, I'm not totally selfish with this recipe.
We want fast and easy. Okay. And we want just a little bit of garnish on the top. Don't put any onions on mine.
No onions on yours. Just a little bit on mine.
Yep, and some sesame seeds with it.
Nice.
Okay, now you have your grain, you have your vegetables, you can add some fruit to it. You do have a little bit of fruit if you're using the cranberries in it.
Okay.
All you need is a glass of milk to make it complete.
There's
and
your
you have
balanced
a
meal.
very fast meal.
And if you're trying to work in that balance, there's a website you always recommend that we go to kind of see how the plate can even out. That MyPlate website.
MyPlate.gov.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want all 5 of those groups, so yeah.
And we have checked all 5 boxes with this. Becky, thank you.
You bet.
Look for the turkey rice bowl recipe on our website, studio5.ksl.com.